Call Halalim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the head apostles of GMS. And a salute to you Watkins that are tuning in. I'm the servant DeBart out of GMS Boston. Coming back with just a quick show. And, this is a response to a show that I seen here on Facebook by this guy, this Jake Anna, No Filter, or The Bullpen. I think it's Kasparian is his last name. And pretty much you have here is a Jake that parked in a parking spot of a devil's establishment business, and it was after closing hours, and I guess this devil came out, and pretty much try to get the Jake to move out of there, and pretty much they went at it. But he said something which, got me thinking, man. And the pride of these devils is unbelievable. The pride of Esau, Edom, aka the so-called white man, is just unbelievable. And even that in itself proves that they are the Edomites of the Bible, man. They are the nation of Esau, all right? And that's the truth. So I'm just going to play a couple seconds, and I'm going to talk about what was in my head about this. So, even though he mentions this so-called Black Lives Matter movement, which Esau's behind it, all right, so-called white man's behind all the destruction, it's well-known fact that was government psyop, all right, when they burned down some buildings at the march back in 2020. But the point is, the pride of Esau, man, because here you got the number one terrorist on the planet. The one that, this dude mentioned buildings, but these devils topple countries, man. They topple countries. They bomb countries, all right, starting with Hiroshima, Nagasaki, World War II, Vietnam. I read another article about Laos. Now, if you know anything about Laos, Laos was bombed 20 or 30 times more than all the bombs that dropped on World War II. They said is the most bombed country on the planet during the Vietnam War. Okay, so this dude is the number one terrorist, man. The so-called white man. All right, he is the arsonist. All right, he is pretty much the one that steals, the biggest thief on the planet. Okay, but yet this devil here will say, like you guys do, and he mentioned you black people, you black ass, and at the end of the day, this goes back to Genesis the 25th chapter, Jacob and Esau. Okay, so this is deeper than just skin color, or it's deeper than I just don't like you just because. This is spiritual, man. This is spiritual, because we're dealing with a man that deals on a low vibration. So he is very carnal. All right, he's very carnal, man. And one of the scriptures that came to my mind is, because this devil's a liar, was John 8:44. Now I'm gonna read it. It says, "Ye are of your father the devil, and the lusts of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it." Now, what got me spinning my wheels were the point where it says he speaketh of his own. When he speak a lie, he speaketh of his own. The so-called white man loves to label everybody as terrorists. Anybody that they want to demonize, they label them as terror, whether it be domestic, whether it be foreign. They label them as disturbers of the peace. But bottom line is that they come up with a term or a proverb to pretty much set up a lie about anybody to push forward their agenda. And in reality, that's talking about them. Because like I mentioned, the biggest terrorist, the biggest threat to humanity is the so-called white man. Why? Because of his greed. This greed is unsatiable, man. This man cannot be satisfied. Okay? And one thing leads to another. Greed leads to covetousness. Okay? Now they want this land. Now they want to go in here. Now they want that. And this is why, especially the American military, because that's the teeth of this man's kingdom. You know, they stretched out all throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Because they want everything for themselves, man. So when we hear this devil, coming up to this Jake's window, and you can see the pride. You can see the pride of this devil. And that's not even to mention Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's not to mention all the bombings that were made by these devils on Jake, right? But it shows you the pride of Esau, man, and that pride has deceived them. Okay, but the Lord said it, man. When he was a murderer from the beginning, which he is a murderer. All right, this man's body count is through the roof. All right, World War I, World War II, and all the wars that this man's declared, gone around bombing, dropping bombs on innocent people. All right, and if you want to take it a step back, I'm only talking about the last 100 years. You can go back as far as 300 years. You know, when you had the English, the Spaniards, all right, going about, killing, pillaging, conquering. You know, they conquered India. They conquered certain parts of Africa, if you want to even go back. So at the end of the day, there's only one conclusion, man. The only way to world peace, true peace, will be to completely eradicate the nation of E, man. Completely wipe them out. That is the only way. And the scriptures tell us that. Isaiah 14. This is Isaiah 14 and 7. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. So the only time the earth is going to be resting is when this man goes down. All right, and ultimately when the Heavenly Father, through his son, and then the nation of Israel, completely removes this man from the face of the planet. All of them. All right, that's the only time that the earth will be able to regenerate in peace, man. And everything will go back as in the beginning. Now it says, they break forth into singing. Yeah. The fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no fellas come up against us. Now, we talk about lumberjacks, right? Which, the main perpetrators of that is Esau Edom, because he allows his shit. But also these bombs, man. Every time these devils declare war on a country, whether it be any country, they drop in Lebanon or wherever, they drop in bombs that's destroying ecosystems. Now the whole world is interconnected. You destroy one rainforest over here, or you bomb a set of land over here. That has a trickle down effect. Okay, because the earth is a living organism itself. Okay, but this devil, being the devil that he is, doesn't care, because he doesn't care about his house, which we all need to live in the earth. Why? Because he understands he's not going to inherit the earth, man. He is that abominable branch. He is the devil the Bible speaks of. Okay? He is the devil, man. So the only time this earth is ever going to see peace and rest, man, is when this devil goes down, man. This devil's pride, if it's up to him, will allow him to continue to do what he do, because he thinks nobody can ever touch him. Okay? Now, Habakkuk 2:5 says, yeah, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. And his wine, going into that philosophy, democracy, going into his lies, pretty much. The lies that this man spews throughout the four corners of the earth. Okay? That's his wine, his lies, man. It's all lies. You label people terrorists. You label people thieves. You label people, monkeys or whatever the hell term you want to label somebody to demonize them, when in reality, you are all those words that you say. You are those words, man. You're the terrorist. You're the one going about forth, because you rule the world. They rule the world. The world is in their hands. But yet the world is upside down, man. The world is messed up. Why? Because we have an unprofitable ruler. We have a man that is evil above all means, man. All right. Neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And this is why these nations can't wait to take you out, man. They can't wait to take you out. And they know who it is, man. These other nations, they feel it in their spirit, man, that you are the Edomites. They feel it, man. They feel it because, see, these nations don't really have a beef. You had Dennis Rodman go over and sit down with Kim Jong-un. You see, these nations really understand who you are, man. They really understand who you are, and they are dying to press that nuclear button to wipe you out, man, because you've been doing too much on the earth, man. Too much. It's too much dirt. Too much dirt, man. And this devil, the pride of this devil is insane, man. So,